So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Vieira certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And it's Henderson. Caresses it through. Beckham getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it. Can he get away? Vieira. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ouattara. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And that is out of play. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Played out to the left flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Turns back here, probably the best option. Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into the... Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Spread it left. Backward it goes. Opts to play it back. Played in with purpose. Pinches it off. Goes for a shot! Cantona. Gerrard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ouattara. Bale. Van Dijk is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gerrard. And it's Drogba. Now it's Rooney. To Bale. And it's Rooney. That has ended up in no man's land. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Drogba. Ouattara. He's looking wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rooney. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Gerrard. And here's Drogba. Drogba!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Gerrard. Van Dijk. That's Vieira. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. The ball goes in. Van Dijk. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Beckham. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
It's Drogba! Ouattara. Over to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Gerrard. Quality ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Rooney. Looking for options for movement. Kelleher claims comfortable. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gerrard. Still just a single goal between the sides. Vieira. And here's Cantona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The attendance for this match was
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Ouattara. It is a corner. Cleared without hesitation.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Rooney. Gerrard. Henderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona. Now it's Cantona. And that is expertly dealt with. So what can they make of this? Ouattara. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's come to nothing. Bale. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Van Dijk. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Ouattara. Great vision. He slings it in. Tries to get it clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has been slung wide. Cantona going face-to-face with his great rival. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a lovely, delicate pass. Lovely feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gabriel. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's gone long. Now it's Cantona. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. And it's Bale. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now then, can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
A case now of complete control. Looking for the run. There's no flag. Lofted it. Oh, what a climb! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
There will be 3 minutes.
He rises! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Goal! Number 9.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Gabriel. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a key interception. deftly out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly they... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's...
Bullish header! Oh, the ball's come... Oh, what has happened here? It's a clearance, but not much of one. Fatawu carries the ball down the right.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Skip. He's looking wide. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that was very necessary. Quarter of an hour played. Drogba, big chance! Drogba finds himself offside. Cantona going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Rooney. And it's Gerrard. It's a threatening ball. Rooney! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
Cantona! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. James. Gerrard. And it's Beckham. Played into space out wide. And this is Rooney. Chance to deliver. And that has been knocked clear. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Daka. Foot in. Beckham. And it's Rooney. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's forced to go back to Beckham. Beckham. And that is expertly dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Okoli. Fatawu. And it's James. For Winks. Skip. And he opts to go forward. Oh, sweet feet. Fatawu. Beckham. And here's Cantona. And this is Gerrard. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Winks. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Out towards the flank. Looking for the run. Fatawu. Tries to pass it through. And it's Winks. Fatawu has it in a wide position. He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. Drogba goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Gerrard. Played out to the left flank. Drogba has it out wide and in space. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back underway.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Skip. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Beckham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Saliba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Van Dijk. Now Saliba. Beckham. And it's Vieira. That has been slung wide. Tries to dink it through. Can he get it through? It's a goal kick. Ricardo Pereira. Ayew. And Pereira. Great vision. Ayew. Gets into some space. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And that's been drilled in. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, in that second striker's position, he's so hard to track, so hence the man marking.
James with a definite foul there. Now it's Drogba. Skip. And still we await the first breakthrough. And it's Ayew. Ricardo Pereira. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cantona. That has been cut short. It's a really well-measured ball. Okoli. Fatawu. Okoli could try cutting inside. And the shot! It's in! First blood drawn. That is simply brilliant. I dare anyone to top that.
Well, the fact that the service was quick always makes it harder for defenders, but that finish was textbook.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Okoli, your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Reed certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Is number 30.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Reed was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Rooney. Driving through the middle. And the shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Manchester United.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look...
It's Drogba! And he hits the net! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Daka! It's anyone's ball now. Great ball, and he's in here. Flashes it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Now let's duck up. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, cracking ball. Rooney.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Vestergaard. Here's Skip. And it's Pereira. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Skip. Winks. Out to the right. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. He's a sharp... Can he finish? And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business.
He's got tall! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Bale. Eto'o. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That looks a decent ball. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Bale. That's a good ball out wide. That's very neat. Bellingham. Bellingham! Goal, the Netherlands! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Bilbao finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And it's Cruyff. Turns back here, probably the best option. First quarter of an hour gone. The Netherlands are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Williams. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good ball. Williams. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's on it, can he get away? And he's cut it out. Adriano.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cruyff. Oh, no joy this time. Over to the left. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gorosabel. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too. Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Bellingham. Cruyff. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Adriano. Oh, he's burst through. It's Eto'o! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And it's Gorosabel. Knocks it into space. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Stood up well to him there. Eto'o did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that has been knocked clear. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Eto'o. Nico Williams. And now the breakaway. And he's forced to go back. That's been drilled forward. Deftly away. Eto'o. The Netherlands are looking to break at pace. Adriano. Bellingham.
Only 1 minute added time.
Laporte gets rid without sophistication. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
The Netherlands are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
That gets things going for the second half. The Netherlands carrying a one-goal lead. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ambitious ball here. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Defending here is really tight. And he's been shifted off it. Gurzeta. And the counter is on. No way through there. Bellingham. Here's Vieira. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? He's a sharp little ball here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He gets big. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. And it's Vieira. Jaureguisa. Now it's Williams. Now it's Guruzeta. And here's Guruzeta. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Cruyff. Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Substitution in progress.
Bilbao can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Bilbao have the chance to go the other way. Ruiz de Galarreta. That'll be a throw. Bellingham. Cannavaro. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Berenguer. Now, can they get him away? Drilled in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But they've got it again. And he's taking no chances there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Incoming delivery. Climbs up big. They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And it's Eto'o. Looking to play him in. And this is Adriano. Flashes it across. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Engages and forces him off the ball. Nico Williams. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Sunset. Yuri. Bout of pass. Goes for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
That is good alertness. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Cannavaro. And it's Bellingham. Eto'o. Opts for safety. Van Dijk. Oh, lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bale. Cruyff. Now it's Bale. Tries a definite big header! And And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, smashing header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence.
4
Chiellini.
added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff. Eto'o. And this is Eto'o. It's a goal kick. Eto'o. And it's Cannavaro. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Cruyff. Beñat does well to get it back. And time is up. The Netherlands can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically.